Patience.
Yeah. So to be specific, let me read from Ephesians 4:15 to 16.
Okay.
It says, speaking together in love, will grow to become the mature body of Him who is the head. That's Christ. Talking about how should we live with the people we stay around. From Him, the whole body, joined and held together by every supporting ligament, grows and builds itself up in love. Yeah, as each part does its work. When we bind together in love, because Christ being the center of our meetup,
Of course.
and we're trying to relate the way we're living, referencing on how He lived His life on earth. By so doing, I'll know that Gloria, for example, has this weakness. How do I strengthen her to become a better person? Yeah. Then I could also look at maybe the way Trudy's weaknesses. I mean,
But we also have strengths.
yeah, sure. Talking about
We can get lost in weaknesses, but also if I see
have
that
strength,
that Moses loves to care and
Yeah.
share and give of himself, I'm like, that's something I should encourage. So when he does something very kind and says, oh Gloria, have this, I'm affirming that, like, thank you so much. And so that the next time it's like, I think she really appreciated this. Maybe someone else would also appreciate. So if we can pour in encouragement as well for the things people are doing well, I think it can also go a long way.
yeah, and also by us gathering frequently, of course we are strengthened in that way. Your strong points are, elevated, and your weaknesses are also, you're encouraged in a way through. You may not have to talk to that person about your weaknesses, but most people in this era are observant. So when one notices, for example, how Moses has this challenge, they could just talk to you privately about that weakness, and through that you can outgrow the challenge.
When you said outgrow, I was like over a season, you realize that the ways you started, maybe when you began the fellowship, and let's say someone says, man, I've always struggled with maybe, I don't know what, getting to share my heart or open up, like Gertrude said. Like now I'm like, sis, you don't struggle with that. Like it becomes a thing of the past because there's a lot that has slowly happened and just watered that, and now it's growing. And whoever, like a new person who joins the fellowship, cannot count that as something you struggle with. So I think imagine how much more time if we spent together, that things in us can be watered, and then like we are bearing beautiful fruit that the people around us, let's say family, you go back to your home and then someone's like, this has changed about you, and you're like, yeah. You take credit for it sometimes, but there are other people who are poured into
all because of fellowship.
How would we better define fellowship? I'm thinking fellowship is us gathering both in the good and the bad times. If we're only meeting in the good times, to me it says to be fellowship. For example, if maybe someone has, on a bad note, maybe lost a friend person to them, I may not know the person they've lost, but because I know the one who has lost, teaming up with them, encouraging them in those the hardships, to me that is fellowship.
It is.
And also us meeting in the good time, maybe celebrating life, maybe a birthday or excellence, maybe in work or school, whichever world journey you're taking. Us meeting in all those circumstances, to me, would turn out to be fellowship. I don't know, what would you take
as fellowship?
As fellowship,
For me, I think I would term fellowship as the fruits of the Holy Spirit. The what? Love, No, like
Yeah.
when you look at all those, there are those people who don't know how to love, but then there are those who love. And when you meet with someone who is just learning to love, your way of loving is improved. So the one who knows how to love is improving the one who is struggling to love. Patience.
Yes.
If you're not patient and I'm patient, you will somehow be drawn to learning how to be patient with others. So in a way, we are building each other. So for me, I'll term fellowship as the fruit of the Holy Spirit.
I like that definition, so I'll stay there. I'll add gentleness, because sometimes you realize that you don't know, like different people take life. Like there's some ways people talk and you're like, I don't know, I wish you could be a bit kinder in the way that you said that. So the different, like the patience, the long suffering, the love, it's like small subtle ways, the joy. Like I don't have to be going through. I've been in the pits, guys. I've been in the pits. But like, you walk, you enter fellowship. How are you? And then you, like Moses said, you spill out what is on your heart, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
But there's still a joy. There's still a joy in the togetherness. There's something there for me.
Yeah.
So regardless of the season, like Moses also said, to have fellowship is to say, we are going to be in this together. By the way, I can see you're in hot tears and you're crying there, but we are right here. So it doesn't matter. Just keep release.